Okay, should be working now. Okay, good. Okay, so we are live. I think we're live. Okay, test the audio. Sounds okay, I think. 5 minutes to the start of the games. Audio is a bit crackly. So, okay. Yeah, we're definitely live. Audio sounds okay. Hopefully, it works well throughout the rest of the game. Um, yeah, so we'll be watching the match between Malaysia and also Vietnam tonight. This is the last match of the group stages for Asian Cup. Um, let's just look at the teams, I guess. No, the group stages. Okay, so this match is most probably not going to be mattering that much to either team because both Vietnam and Malaysia is already out. I guess it's just a matter of like deciding who is sitting in the last place. So yeah, so that would be interesting to see. Interestingly, China has been eliminated by Hong Kong earlier this week. And so Japan and Hong Kong is going to be progressing to the semis for Group B, and also Taiwan and Thailand is going to be progressing to finals for Group A. So the idea here, I guess, is Taiwan and Thailand is also going to be playing at the same time as us. So the idea here is let's to see whether Taiwan can go undefeated for the entire tournament. Right. Yeah, whether Taiwan can go undefeated for the entire tournament, and who has to meet with Japan. Because if I'm not mistaken, second place from Group A will have to meet with first place of Group B. So it will be a very difficult matchup to start with. Um, Whoever who has to face Japan, one of the perhaps strongest overall team in Team Carcassonne internationally. So that would be an interesting game to watch. Or I mean, game to watch regardless. Whoever who's facing Japan, we have to see how that results turns out later on. But we will definitely be discussing our Malaysia versus Vietnam match. So let's just run through the players. In the first table, we have Barry Red versus Port Guard. I think for this table, I would heavily favor Port Guard given his experiences and him being perhaps Vietnam's best player at this point in time. He did very well in the recent Carcassonne Champions League, despite um, participating for the first time. If I'm not mistaken, he went into the knockout rounds. So this um, shows that he's actually a very experienced player. Whereas for Barry Red, she has a lot of experience playing Carcassonne, raking up around maybe like a few thousand games, if I'm mistaken, on Board Game Arena. The only problem is that a lot of the games are actually in Team Carcassonne, not Team Carcassonne, like expansion-based Carcassonne. So we'll definitely be seeing her making a lot of weird moves in terms of like you would not know. Yeah, it's the moves which like it's fairly obvious for a player who do not know what tiles they are, so on and so forth. On the second table, we have DG, who is I guess our oldest player from Malaysia. I don't really know much about him, aside from the fact that he does put up a fight occasionally in terms of 1v1. But he's going to be facing off against Miasme, who, if I'm not mistaken, is actually lower rank in ELO than him. But then, if I'm not mistaken, DG actually has a lot of other games under his belt as well, which also includes three player Carcassonne and so on. So it's very hard to say how this matchup is going to end up. Next, we have Serenity versus Wolfren. Serenity is again a new player in our team. Wolfren also most probably is one of the more experienced player in the Vietnamese team. So I would favor Wolfren on this table. And then Jay versus Dare You to fight me. I'm not familiar with Dare You, but I think given the ELO differences, Jay might have a fair chance. So we'll see how that will work out. And then we have Logan versus Free, which is also an interesting table given the ELO similarities. So we hope to see some wins on these last two tables. Um, so I would most probably just give up on table one because I really don't think that Podcast will lose this. So let's just hope that the other four tables can perhaps get a 3 games win or 4 games win. Right. So we're hoping for that, just to avoid having to sit last again in this year's Asian Cup. And let's hope for the best. So we'll most probably be casting Logan's match because last week we covered Jay's match and also a bit of Serenity's match. Barry match, and also DJ's match is, well, maybe we can watch them if Logan plays a quick game. Okay, so let's just go and watch Logan's match. I hope that everyone is online. Yep, Serenity online, Barry Red online. DJ has not started yet, so that might be a point of concern. And then what's the last table is J. J has also not started yet. So, okay, this is started and this has started. So all tables seems to have started, so that is good. We're just gonna go to the tables to keep them open, I guess. Barry has also started. Let's keep the competition tables open. And then we jumped to we'll jump to Logan's match after we open all this. Okay, so we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and Logan's matchup. So Free versus Logan. The thing about a lot of this, like Vietnamese players, right, is that they are fairly new. So very like I'm not really familiar with a lot of their names, a lot of their play styles, and so on and so forth. So it's very interesting to see how they perform in this tournament. Okay, so now what we have here, we have 2 nice monasteries here from Logan and also an attempt to fight for this big city um from both players. So yeah, so actually I think I would have preferred facing the city to the left because if stuff like this happens, right, it's actually helping to build both cities, you know. So yeah, this is sort of like a missed opportunity over here. Me knowing Logan, I think he might no, he didn't meeple that, which I think is a mistake actually. I think he should have actually meeple that. And I also don't like this move because this basically just secured the city for Logan. Yeah. So Frey now has quick point and also setting up a irritating sort of dagger position, but it's not the end all for this because it's still possible to reclaim that. And I think here, yeah, I think this is okay, but I also prefer this move just to sort of pre-complete this city because there's a high chance that this city will actually play a huge role. And now what Frey is trying to do is to block this off. And I think as Logan. Okay, I think maybe Logan would have actually do better to maybe take the road. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens here. Both players are actually playing pretty quickly. So nice loop road there from Logan. And I think the next move from Logan maybe is to consider. Let's see what he gets, just to try to close the city so that instantly, if he gets this meeple, he'll score big by getting both these meeples back. No, 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 no. I think this is a mistake. I think the idea behind this move is to actually try to invade this, but it's not necessarily bad to just try to close this because the chances of this closing is actually relatively high, right? But now that it can be attacked, this city becomes even. I guess it's okay if you think about it from the perspective of let's try to minimize the variance because right now Logan is actually in a very nice comfortable commanding spot, you know, and now you can see if he goes here like this, which he does not, so he's more or less like given up on this, which is quite interesting. And maybe it's a good plan because right now Frey has the third triple city, which is required over here. So these two guys might still be stuck. But I think as Logan, you are in a good positional advantage. You just close this, meeple this, and just keep scoring quick points, and you should be okay. And this also provides an opportunity for, oh, now Frey is going to, so Frey is aiming to complete this instead of this. And Logan is trying to complete this instead of this. Okay, okay. And okay, so these two are stuck. So bang, how to say, props to Logan for realizing that he's not going to be getting these two tiles and getting these two meeples back. But it's not too bad though, given that it's still a very nice point lead, a nice threat here, some nice monastery points here. And we also have Frey having 3 relatively hard to complete city, but this will decide a lot actually. No, okay, this is to take the farm. Okay. I was thinking like he was trying to secure this. Both players are playing very fast, which I don't think is a good idea. Yeah, this one is still okay actually, and now Frey can go here and just secure this. So this is not too strong of a move, to be frank. I think the better move would have been just to use like a city tile here instead. Yeah, so this is going to be secured. So right now there is a slight concern for Logan because both this city and these cities can be completed. And if both these cities and these cities are completed, even if Logan completes this city, maybe it's still okay with this city and also this city, this monastery. He might still have enough points to sort of withhold or withstand the points from there. Okay, so 3 cities being built here, and nothing here from that one from Logan to attempt to actually interrupt either one of these cities. So very fast plays there from Frey, actually. So let's do a bit of counting. They are not giving me a chance to count. So triples, Dorito tiles without the field Dorito is already finished, actually. So 1, 2, 3. So there's only 2 more tiles which can fit here, plus with the splitter tile is also gone. So if Logan does something like forcing a Dorito spot, like a few Dorito spot, it would be pretty strong. So he goes for this move, which is aimed to actually attack this. We have the left hand, right hand, right hand. So it is kind of okay actually just to attack this, I would say. Left hand, yeah. So he attacks this. So we'll see whether there is a chance to actually sort of complete a block. There's only 2 tiles left for this. And Logan is in a very comfortable spot. There is also still 2 more tiles here, starting tiles. The one thing which is still quite a lot of is the... Okay, so Logan gotten this tile, not... this tile, not this tile specifically. Is it better just to block the opponent? No, I think it might be better just to block the opponent with it actually. Because this is a way for the opponent to sort of catch back up, and a farm is going to go down, right, if he gets this tile. So he has not gotten it yet. So his opponent is just scoring like crazy, which he should. And now there is not really an effective place to use this tile. So kinda of a situation here, or maybe just taking the monastery would be, or taking the farm would be good. So he prebuilds the attack here, which is agreeable, which I agree with, and I think he should go no, he should go ahead with this, I feel. I think this is a stronger move, and this one should actually go here. They're still playing so fast because we know that the Dorito tiles are more or less gone, right? So this is a 9-point city. So you should do something like this actually. So he's just going to take the road. Very fast plays. So again, this one, it's Okay, so now it's a bit finicky because this one I don't like actually. It's too far away from everything else. Yeah, and now Logan should just drop a farmer here. That should still be okay. So he has a nice point advantage actually. I guess the only issue right now is just this. Because if this one completes, then no. What are you doing? No. No, 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 no. You don't have to worry about this guy invading here. It's too far away. Come on. You could have just dropped a farmer here and it should be just nice enough. Right. You could actually like face it down, just drop a farmer and then close this and get more points that way. Right. So but regardless, Logan is still slightly ahead in the point scoring of the game actually. And both players are now down to 1 meeple each. And this is a very threatening gameplay right now. Ooh, didn't actually do much about that. And this now is a huge field, which might be unnecessary actually. Because the thing, okay, so he gotten one of this, which is good. The reason why I don't like big field fights is that there is always a potentiality for a field steal to win the game. So Ferry gotten this tile, right? So he didn't actually join the. I'm not too sure what's going on. So Logan is just scoring points. So this seems to be a pretty good state right now for Logan, because even if this city is completed, it might still be an okay scenario for Logan actually. Yeah, I think this is okay for Logan. Logan, maybe just elongate the road. I think should be okay. I think what Logan is thinking right now is there a way to secure the win? So I don't think he should put down the last farmer yet, because if you have any other road, you can put down the farmer later. This is too soon. This is way too soon. And now I think the only concern here is that he has to be careful about a last minute field invasion, because that would be pretty bad. If let's say Frey completes this, and then Frey re-invade this for 15 points and then complete this for another, like let's say 10 points or what, so 20 plus points, it might be more than enough to make up for the deficit, because completing this also gives this farmer an additional point. Is there still a tile which can fit here? Or did I just count it wrongly? Yeah, no, I counted wrongly. So that's the last tile over here, which Logan gotten. So this should be a pretty good win for Logan, actually. So good job there from Logan. I feel unnecessary things, I feel. Like this one. Frey is also playing a bit of weird of a games here. Like this one is also a very unnecessary placement there. And this is a 6 points. And I think Logan should have this. Just giving himself 1 point should be enough. There's nothing much he can do here to join the field to reduce 3 points. That's not going to work. And yeah, he should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he should be okay. Logan wins the first match here by a bit, so that's good. So at least we're off to a winning start on this table. And we see whether, let's just follow through with this table for the second game. And we see what's going to happen with the second game. We see whether they're going to start the soon. I don't think I want to check the other results. We just check it when we finish this round of matches. Or when we finish Logan's game, then we go to the next next sequence of games and so on. So let's just check out this next game between Logan and also Frey. Okay. So Frey's the starting player this round with a triple city tile. I would say that the last game, Logan gotten a very good start with those 2 monasteries which he managed to sort of build around. He only completed one of the 2, but it is still a relatively good sort of start. I would prefer actually the move to go here actually to put that one meeple, because the thing here is that if let's say Logan wants to invade this city or what sort, he will definitely have to elongate the road. So now this move is aimed to actually attack both sides, and I think, oh, okay, this is a complicated situation. Okay, never mind. So this is most probably going to be a shared city at this point. Um, let's just no, don't meeple this. Okay, cool. So Logan has this tendency to fight for roads, if I remember correctly. So I'm not too convinced yet about fighting for roads. So it's very hard to say. Um, so Frey might be considering just to attack here, but I think as Logan, what do you do? Do you just like build like this? The reason why I don't quite like this move is that it does not really give you any points, because there's a high chance that your opponent is just gonna share in immediately after. But I guess if he used the Dorito tile to share in, right, you could always like re-invade it to just try to make 2v1 this huge rune. So we have a loop road being established right now, and this one Frey should be taking. And I think Logan might just want to eat up this city actually, because you don't want to give free city caps to your opponent, and he's taking the road. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, the reason why I don't like this is that there is a better option just to take the city, because the value of the city is so much higher. And now I think he's just going to take the city regardless, but then he might be thinking about this, because if he thinks about this, then it's another wasted tile, right? So yeah, so it's another wasted tile unless he fights back with this. And I don't think, I really don't think that Frey actually wants to join in until the very last moment. So this is not ideal right now for Logan, and he should actually take this. And now you can see, right, because taking this, right, an attack is going to begin here, which might put Logan into a more uncomfortable spot, because, and you see Logan is just going to try to continue to prevent this steal. But all of these tiles are just going to go to waste. And it's just such a missed opportunity. What is Logan going to do now? I think he might just go here and meeple the city. Just to try to prevent a completion. He did not. He do like, okay. Yeah, and this is why, again, all of these tiles went to waste. And Frey was smart with that, because he waited patiently for the tile which prevented invasion. So that was very, very nice on Frey's side. And you can see right now with how the board is like, this is tight. Logan only has 4 points. These two, yes, but it's harder to complete than this. This one is already halfway to completion right now, and this road is also still longer than Logan's. So this whole sequence is not really working that well for Logan. And I think the one thing which maybe Logan should sort of realize is that at the start of the game, sharing is not. No, 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 you're gonna get blocked. You're so gonna get blocked. Yep. And this is an overreaction. And now you know what could be even more devastating if, let's say, and Logan has to. This is why it's so bad, right? Because if let's say Logan gets Frey gets a triple seat, he's gonna put here, and these two guys gonna drag to this block spot, and that might just decide the game, right? That might just decide the game. He's still trying to invade this city, which is already blocked. Oh my gosh. This is extremely bad right now. So realistically, Logan might be having all of these meeples stuck, including this one, if something goes here. So this is an extremely bad start for Logan right now. So he forces the T-junction spot as well. And Logan can't even take the monastery anymore. So you can see how like this sequence of move is just devastating. It's extremely devastating. And we're still waiting for that Dorito move over here just to make these three meeples stuck to this spot as well. And now he can do it, and he should do it. He should 100% just drag these two meeples in as well. He did not. I don't know whether he didn't realize it or what, but forcing these two together would be devastating. And now Logan definitely have to go, no. Okay, never mind. It's a wasted tile somewhere, it's a high value tile. You use the high value tile to join this, whereas you can go here to do much more with it. And now he's purposefully making it difficult for himself to complete this. What is going on? Ayo. So at least Logan can potentially go here, I guess. Just to sort of, but then there is no value in that because the only like would Frey actually releases the meeple? I don't think he needs to release the meeple, right? And there is no potential interrupt to this either. So Frey is in such a comfortable lead right now. Such a comfortable lead for Frey right now. Oh my gosh. The reason behind ending this road, okay, so this is good. This is sort of good, but you need to follow up with it with another attack later down the road, though. Maybe you can go here. There isn't really anything. Why would you go here if the point? And okay, Frey is just trying to invade this as well. The point I'm having here is like, why would you go here if you don't want to have a platform for attack to here? Ah, this is so bad. This is so bad for Logan. This game would have been so much different, right? And the possibility of this joining in is extremely high. But that's the thing, like, if he joins in, Logan can still join in, but he's down to one meeple. You know, so he can't really do much about that. Because all his meeples are stuck, and he does not want to retrieve his meeple over here. So this is extremely bad from Logan. This is such a mess right now. I guess what he can try to do is maybe to go here, put the city cap here, or maybe face it downwards also can, just to sort of entice an attack. Let's say if his opponent close here, then this spot would be a bit. Why is that for? Why is that for? That does nothing. That does nothing. Ayo. Okay. And again, he has to do something about this. He has to absolutely do something about this. But now it's like building in a very awkward way. And he still needs to wait for the Dorito tile as well, which there's only one left if he wants to actually build it like this. And even if he builds it like this, he would most likely go attack like this, right? And then if he was to use the triple city, he can. There's still two more left. No, one more left as well. So retrieving this is so difficult, you know? And the problem here is that he has to retrieve it in order to have a chance. Okay, so at least he's getting quick points, right? He is getting quick points, so that's good, all right? But this is being extremely bad right now for Logan. Logan just block this off. Reduce the chances of like a huge move from your opponent because you're already playing catch up right now. So you can't afford another big move from your opponent and try to play catch up that way. That's not going to work, right? So yeah. What is Logan thinking about doing? Because there's nothing which he can, complete the block, yes. Yeah, just in time. Nice. At least that works out, okay? But this too is Logan has to play with one meeple for the rest of the game. And the problem is, right, he's playing with one meeple for the rest of the game, losing on this front, not being able to catch up and score. And that's just how bad this scenario is right now for Logan. And I think he might be considering just to take this monastery. Knowing Logan, that's a high possibility actually. But I think for me, right, I would just maybe attempt to attack this as well. Just take the 2 points and attack this. Because otherwise, how are you going to win this game if you're already behind in points and then your opponent just keeps scoring points and you're not able to score back? Because of your stuck meeples, right? Because at this point in time, there's very little opportunity for late games shift in points. So a defense here, which is bad because Logan gotten the last city cap with the T junction. So what does the thing is this though? Yeah, now this happens, right? Now this happens, and that should be game. Because how are you going to come back from that? How are you going to come back from that? Right? How are you going to come back from that? It's a okay. Never mind. It's a 2v2 city. Okay. But then Logan is still behind. His opponent still got a lot of uncounted items. Logan also has some uncounted items, but he's behind in points right now. So as Logan, again, just score quick points, I would say. Just keep scoring quick points. That would be perhaps the best course of action. is there still a splitter tile which he can use? Does he need to complete this city? That's the question. Can he complete this city? That's another question. Splitter tile. I think I saw. Ooh, splitter tile is still available. Yeah, the splitter tiles are still available. It's just that the field Dorito are finished, right? No, actually four. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still one more field Dorito, and then maybe a city cap here. So maybe what Logan can do is to be extremely patient. And then after that, when he gets a city cap, he closes here. And then after that, just hope that his opponent does not get anything to attack here, and then close it while giving back this guy, the red meeples, to his opponent. So Frey is not too sure what that is about. So does Logan go with this? Because this is the... Actually, no, he can still do a splitter tile for this, actually. So we'll see what he does with this. Doing like this would not be advisable because his opponent can just get a city cap and just kill this off entirely, right? So he goes for this, give back the meeple to his opponent, and just hope that it's closable. So his opponent getting this, which he should... No, actually this is still okay because there's still splitter tile. So even if his opponent goes here, it does not work yet because there's still 2 splitter tiles which could work out for Logan. Right hand dagger. Right hand dagger. Yeah, so but he goes for it, which I don't like because there is a potentiality for a splitter and also a farmer, which is going to be a lot of points. So another that one. So no, so he's trying to go with this, which... And Logan gets the splitter. So he's gonna meeple this, right? Yes. So a lot of points here from Logan. And with that, maybe there's a chance. But now it should be a farmer move all the way from Logan, actually. It should be farmer, farmer, farmer now. So right now we have a farmer going here. But thing here is that there is another farm over here, which can be taken. And what does Logan do? I know he's very tempted to do this. Can he drop a farm here? Because his opponent does not have any more meeples. So he goes with this, which could still be better, actually, because it's still a lot of points. Curve road. Ooh, he's blocking himself, but regardless, I think right now, this is, yeah, it's okay because he doesn't have a farmer to put down, right? And is there still a T-junction to save these 2 meeples? There's still one more T-junction, right? So he can still get a meeple back. I think as Logan, you forgo this, or you did invade this city. No, so he just keeps scoring points. Maybe that will work. Maybe that will work. And now he should just start dumping his meeples down for farms and so on. Right. So what you do now is drop a farmer. You shouldn't be dumping like this, I think. So now his opponent has to get back a meeple. But I think it might be too late already because this is the last turn. And let's just do a bit of counting, right? Because we want to see whether his opponent can actually still complete this. Left hand dagger. 1, 2, 3. So there is no more left hand dagger. So this one is not even completable. So this is definitely a mistake here from his opponent, forcing it like this. So Logan should still be winning this, actually. So this is potentially good, actually. And I'm thinking right now, Logan might be thinking like, what's the last tile? Actually, no. Is it enough? I think it's enough points for Logan. Cancel, cancel. Yeah. Cancel, cancel. And then we have 3 points, 7 points. This is tied. 7 points. Wait, 3 points, 7 points, 10 points minus by 4. 6 points. 2 points extra for Frey. So 4, yeah. So Logan wins this. Oh my gosh, okay. So this whole building could have been catastrophic, actually. In fact, right, I might even say that it might be better for Frey to be patient because this does not work, given that there's still 2 more splitters remaining. So if Frey was a bit more patient, he could have actually blocked this onto this tile, which also would not work because there is still this tile which Logan managed to get, right? So maybe a road, but road here will also not work. Maybe a, oh yeah, this is actually pretty difficult to block because there is actually no full block movement right over there. I think Logan should be winning this by maybe like 10 points or so. Yeah, around like 7 points, 8 points, 7 points. So let's wish Logan. We are a bit worried about the other tables now. We should be one of the other tables now. I actually very much interested to watch Jay's table because I think he is perhaps the next player which may have a chance to win. I'm not too sure. We'll see what's going on in this table. Jay lost the first match by a huge margin. Oh my gosh, what is this difference? Okay, let's just go and see what DG has done. DG won by... Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Did his opponent not show up on time? Started 10 minutes ago. Yeah, his opponent did not show up on time, apparently. So, how does that work in this tournament? How does that work in this tournament? Because there is definitely a redo, right, in terms of the match itself. And this was created by Rambo as well. So I'm not too sure how what happened there, but it just started 10 minutes ago. So let's check the other tables then. This should be pretty one-sided, I think, unless Barry can spring a surprise. Nope, as expected. Demolition from Podguard against Barry. Yeah, and then after that we have Serenity's matchup. And we see what happens here. Wolfram winning the first match. And yeah, so despite Logan giving us the 2-0, we are trailing behind right now. We're at 1-1, I think. Serenity will have to win her second match in order to go to the third game. Jay has to win his second match to go to the third game, and DG is still playing his first match. So let's go to Serenity's match and we see what happens here. Wolfram is a strong player. I mean, in terms of experience, he should be having more experience than Serenity. So we see what happens. Ooh, okay, some threat here from Serenity. There's this thing building. Wolfram is not placing a meeple yet, so we are waiting for him. Wolfram has nice monasteries building. I guess the question here is there a way to steal this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a full block, so that I would agree with. I don't understand this move, unless it's a monastery. No, a monastery join would not work as well. So, no, I think that Serenity has to wait. She has to wait for this, I think. But she puts already, right? And it's going to be interrupted like crazy. But is there a way to complete this? Right dagger, starting tile. There's no starting tile as well. So we're looking at right-hand dagger. Right-hand dagger also finished. So there's actually no effective way to close this. And now that this is also given the same treatment, this could be a bit bad for... Don't meeple. Oh. Okay, I understand because the tiles are finishing, right? But with this, it's not enough, right? Just like this is not enough. It is not enough to win the game. Because we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points. And then we have this one with potential farm invasion, 19 points. Should just take these 6 points. 19 points, but you have 5 plus 7, 12 points. Plus 12 points, so it's around like 7 points. Plus 3, so it's 10 points. So she is slightly ahead. But it all comes down to whether this invasion is successful. I think she's like around 2 points ahead or something. The thing here is that these two is not able to complete. 2 points ahead. And with this, Wolfram is 2 points ahead also. So there's no way to complete this as well. So this is not looking good for Serenity. Is there a way to join in? Oh, so she's just scoring points. And Wolfram gotten this last one, which Serenity definitely wanted. So there is still a left-hand dagger. But now the question is, but wait, is there still a way to join in? That would be the big question, right? Yeah. So that should be game, I think. Is there a splitter? No. So despite all that, it does not work, right? It's a 3-point move. I think this is less than 5-point loser. Wolfram wins by 5 points exactly. Right, so what could she have done? If she could have gotten this tile instead of the other tile, then she would have gone here and get 3 plus 3, right? But she minus 1, so it's a 5-point move. And then his opponent will get something else for more than 1 point and wins the game. So there was no way to win at this point, actually. Which is why maybe the better plan, the better move would have been just to... actually, what move is there which could actually work in this scenario? There was still a curved road remaining, right? So would something like this have worked? No. Something like this have worked. But then she needs to get this tile first before getting this tile. Right. Yeah, so this one is difficult either way. There does not seem to be a chance or a way of winning this. So we're definitely down 2-0 right now. 2-1, sorry. 2-1. So this match, if this one Jace also loses, then we lost 3-1. So they are finishing the match. So let's just go and watch and see how they do. Okay, so Jay wins this by quite a margin as well. So that's good. So we are at 2-1 still. I mean, like, we're still losing 2-1, but Jay is on his last table, and DG, let's take a look at DG's table. It's finishing his match against Miasme. In terms of the yellow, DG has higher yellow, but I'm not too convinced that he knows exactly what tiles are available. So he's ahead, which is sort of good, but he has no meeples, and he is out of time. And both players are out of time. What is going on? Both DJ and me. But I think in this scenario, wait, is it even set correctly? That's the question. Is it set correctly to 15 minutes? Because Rambo is saying that no, it's set wrong. Oh my god. Rambo wrong setting. I think can this continue, like, right? Just continue, and as long as continue and as long as not above 7.5, negative 7.5 should be okay. So yeah, so the time is not accurate here. It's supposed to be so we're looking at like negative 7.5, right? Because it's 7.5. Okay. So DG is he winning this? I'm not too sure. Let's look a while at what he has. Uh, DG might not be winning this actually. No, he has a monastery. And he has a bigger block city. So he won this by a nice margin as well. So that's good. That's good. So we win the first table for DG's table. And then we should check out J's table. Do we want to check out DJ's table after what happened last week? Okay, never mind. Let's check. Okay, who else is playing? Serenity is done, right? It's a 2-0 lost. We have DG who's playing his second game, and Jay playing his third game. So let's go and watch Jay's table, right? Because I think that's the obvious thing to do right now. Because if Jay loses, then we don't have chance to do a 3-2, right? So because the best result we can get right now is a 3-2. So let's just watch Jay's table. Okay. Oh, save there. That's a saved meeple with a nice farm as well. But now Jay should be dropping a farm of his own. This is actually not that nice of a scenario to be in as red. Because the thing is, right, like you have two meeples stuck to this. Oh, just drop the farm. Okay. I'm a bit pissed off here. Like, why you have five meeples? Five meeples. You don't have a stuck meeple at all. So why don't you drop a farm? Your opponent cannot 2v1 you in the farm at this point in time. So why don't you drop a farm? And what is this? Wait, what is this? Okay, so what is this? I don't understand this. So these two meeples are stuck to this spot, right? Because this guy cannot even join in because he's going to get 2v1. So, huh? What is this? I don't quite understand. I really don't quite understand. What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on here with Jay. Like, this is such a weird move. Not dropping a farm here is a huge mistake. You have so many meeples. Where else are you going to use this meeple at this point in time? Right? You can say that like you're waiting for monastery or what, so and you just wasted a tile. Oh, why are you wasting tiles? And this is what I was talking about, right, with this, right, is that there is no effective way for you to even get back these two meeples, because in order to get back this meeple, you need to build this city. So you have to actually dedicate another tile here, which is not ideal at all, because you don't want to build a city which is going to get stolen from by your opponent, right? Oh, this is a nice move. So there is only one more T junction left, which could get all of this stuck, which is nice. But now there is this issue of this farm. Okay, so this farm is most probably going to remain at 9 points, right? But J most probably, yeah, with this, I think it's getting harder and harder. Actually, no. This is a weird move also from that one, because I would expected Dare You to actually just join in the fields so that there's no way to fight. But it's also very difficult for Jay to fight for the field right now. And I'm not too sure why he's so reluctant, because he's behind in points. He's behind in points even though he has a meeple advantage. So why? Why are you not trying to sort of reduce the disparity in points if you're behind in points and you have meeples? Right. So this is definitely a bad spot to be in if you're Jay, and he's just trying to score points, which is correct. You should still score points, but I think eventually you'll be losing these 2 points, most probably. Actually, no. I think even if I'm like, there you, right, I can just build this. Yeah, I can just build this. I don't even have to care because you're going to give me 2 points, right? If you join in, if you are lacking maples, which you are not, right? So it's still okay. But I would most probably just keep building this. I don't even have to care about both of your maples here. So I can just keep scoring nice, maybe ruin points, just throwing away the meeples. So right now, I think the game itself will depend a lot on whether there you gets the last T junction. Yeah, and he's just building his city, right? If there you gets the last T junction, right, then this whole thing is for nothing because because well, what's the point of all this, right? Yeah, what's the point of all this? um, you're just sacrificing two meeples, making them stuff for prolonged periods, and yet your opponents still get meeples back. You know, so Dayu is still just scoring points. I would still favor Dayu in this position right now compared to Jay. Okay, Jay also getting points, which is good. And what is there you're gonna do? I think maybe just go here. Yeah, just pre-finish the city, pre-finish the monastery, and giving yourself a nice T junction to take as well after that would be ideal. And I think right now, as Jay, do you just get a farmer here now? All right. Just go for the 6 points, drop the city caps on your farm, and just build your farm that way. And it's good because in one way, right, if let's say Dayu does not get the T junction, you most probably have the meeples to do a farm fight, and you most probably win the fight because you're 4v2ing the. And he didn't put the meeple down. Oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Are we actively trying to lose this? What's the point of this? You're going to give away another 2 points to your opponents. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, there's no meepling of anything. Of anything. Which means that your opponent just get away with any of the city caps. Oh my gosh. Is there still a splitter tile? There's still a splitter tile which can allow this to be released as well. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. And Jay is taking this city right now. So it's still working in a way for that one. So now, okay, so there you just decide we're just gonna eat up your 2 points with the chance of actually giving back Maple, but whatever at this point. To be frank, right? To be frank, I don't think there you needed to do that. I think he can be extremely patient. If he gets the T junction, then this is not necessary already because two of these meeples are stuck unwillingly, So yeah, I think there you most probably will just score quick points here. Even so, the J is up in points. So maybe something is working here. I'm not too sure. Ay. It's like despite actively trying to lose, J is still winning. Okay, never mind. No, wait. Is Jay winning? No, actually, no. Jay is definitely not winning. Jay is behind, right? Because he's not having these points. He's not having the field points. He is also losing on terms of like one of the monasteries. So he's definitely losing in points slightly, I would say. So again, you could have actually taken the field here and then just like get more points from the field, from the city caps. He could No, he's gonna get blocked, right? No, not yet. Not yet. Is there a way to block this? It's very uncomfortable because 3 and 1 of this. So actually a road here would be ideal. But I think in this scenario, you don't even want to put a road there. What is Dayut doing? trying to score, but it's not ideal also. Do you just force the joining point? Because there's still the quadruple city, so it could work also, him joining in with the quadruple city, right? So it's, but then there's still the splitter as well, so there you can get back this meeple very easily. So you, I don't know whether Jay wants to meeple the rook or not. It might be a bit uncomfortable because he needs, yeah, so now there you might just go here just to force a quadruple city spot. And it's a 50-50. No, he didn't. What is going on? I have no idea anymore. So Jay gets back a meeple. I'm very confused, right? I'm just wondering whether Jay realizes that he's still kind of behind right now. Or is he still kind of behind? Because it's like 8 points plus 7 points is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 points. And there's like 4 points here, so it's 26 points, 25, 24, 23 points. So he's definitely behind, but at least he has meeples. He's behind by 2 points and he has 3 meeples. So this is actually kind of good right now. It's in a, and I don't understand this though, but this is a kind of good situation. The only thing here is that will his opponent get back any of the T junctions? If his opponent gets a T junction, then or the splitter tile, then it's going to be kind of complicated. And I think even if I'm like Jay, right? Yeah, just keep scoring is okay. Just keep scoring so that, because we don't know where the T junction is going to come, right? Hopefully it does not come now. Okay, a splitter, and there it is. The splitter tile is going to go here now, and now it becomes a fight again because his opponent finally has a meeple, right? And I think right now as Jay, what do you do? There is actually a pretty nice move, which I think can work, is, and I think Jay has to realize this, that he should actually drop a farm here soon. Drop farm, yes. Reason being is that a curved road here will extend this field over here as well, which would then give his opponent even more points, right? So you don't want that to happen. So this is 1 point to him, but 5 points to him instead. So Jay is still in a pretty uncomfortable spot. This is actually okay. So it's all banking on this T junction, right? I think it all banked on that T junction. If we're going to win this, we have to get the T junction. And if we get the T junction, I think it will be pretty comfortable for Jay. Given that, there's still this attacking platform, which is not even addressed yet. But now, there's also this attacking platform, right? So this could be a risky thing for, let's see, hold on, is it still closable? Right hand, yes, it's still closable. So there could be like a last minute all-in move just to sort of close this. That could work. But I think if I'm the opponent, right, if I don't really have a nice spot for this, I'll still put here. Is he going to meeple this? I don't agree with him meepling. Does he need to meeple this? No, he didn't. And he gotten the last, okay, he gotten this down, which is nice. So the block did not happen. So this would put Jay in a pretty comfortable position right now. And he's going to close this as well. And yeah, I think you close this. I don't think you need to put a farmer. Do you need to put a farmer? No, he didn't put a farmer. The reason, understandable, because the T-junction is not out yet. If the T-junction is out, then I think you might need to put a farmer. In the case whereby this is loop around, then I don't know what this guy is doing. Can just complicate this. This should be pretty good. Or you can just keep scoring. If you, no. I was saying that if you're complicating this, you might want to drop a farmer, because there's a scenario whereby he can actually, his opponent can actually, let's say, get back a meeple from here and then close this and drop a farmer, which would be a lot of points for his opponent. So this is actually still pretty good for Jay. And I think his next move, actually he's also extending his field to here, which is very nice actually. And now, yeah, now Okay, so this completes the prevents the invasion from here. So this move was good because it cancels out 3 points and gives his opponent 1 extra point. But it is still pretty bad for Dario. I think Jay should have this. I think. Of course, there's still this whole bad scenario whereby he gets to T-junction and he starts a field invasion, succeed in the field invasion, and then all of these points are all his, Dario's points. Then that's a way for Jay to lose. But I think as Jay, right, you can consider even dropping a second farm just as insurance. I actually think that's a pretty okay move at this point. The question is where? Is it going here and then dropping a field later with whatever tile you have? A good one? Because if you drop okay, Jay would not lose this as long as he ties the farm. That would be the scenario, I feel. Because this is 18 points. 18 points will means that his opponent is at 45, so Jay is still 15 points ahead. So the only way for him to lose is if he loses the farm. So Jay has to realize that he cannot lose the farm. If he loses the farm, he loses the game. Even if his opponent closes this, is a 6 points gain. And if it's a 6 points gain, he's still up by 9 points. So it's maybe not from there though. No, actually, no, it's okay. There's still, there's only one monastery left. Maybe not the best of choices. Yeah, maybe not the best of choices. I think maybe here would have been better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he got an monastery. Wow. Okay, and I think he can just maple this and he should be okay now. Yeah. He definitely is okay now. The reason is that he does not need to worry about not having a maple because his opponent might just give him back a maple after this. Yeah, his opponent can give him back a maple now. Right. Which I don't think is the correct move either. I think it might have just been better just to take this. Oh, is it better? Actually, no, this is better, right? This is more points for himself. He has a lot of maple back, but he does not need those maples. So it's like 1 point plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, 6 points. Definitely a bit more points. But he's giving 1 point to his opponent, so 5 points. And now he also given Jay back a meeple to use. And Jay is the starting player. So I think it... Okay, 6 points. I think it was not necessary because the whole sequence actually gives Jay more points. So better just to go here for 5 points. You have the last meeple, you can take the 6 points over here. So it's like 11 points instead of this whole lesser point gain in terms of that whole exchange. Okay. Jay should have this. Yeah, Jay, I think that Jay has this lah. For sure Jay has this. Because he has the field and Dayu has no more chance to actually invade the field. So Jay has this already. So we just congratulate him in the game, I think. I'm pretty sure he has this, unless I counted wrongly, but I don't think I counted wrongly. There's no additional field. Yep, pretty sure Jay has this. No, there's no more tiles. So Jay can just take that one. Jay does not have a meeple even. So there's no more tiles. So he cannot even do the invasion. Yeah, 50 points difference. Wow. This whole sequence of games has been extremely high scoring for either one of the players, So I'm not too sure why was that the case. Look at this. It's like 105 to 62, 123 to 67, 123 to 73. What is going on with these players? Okay, so at least his opponent, Jay. So now we're tied 2-2. So we're down to just looking at what DG does. If DG wins this last match, we'll... Oh, so close. Okay, we're down to the last match of the last match. The last game of the last match. Wait. What was going on here? I just want to see the end game scenario. I really want to see the end game scenario with this. Okay, let's just go to the end of the game fast. Okay, so last is DG. Let's just see what is it. So Miasmi, 1 point lost. 1 point lost. 1 point lost. So 1 point loss. He puts the meeple on the city as his last turn for 4 point gain. So the question here is this one right? So is there a way to get more points than 4? It does not seem so. Can we just go to like 1, 3, 4? We're gonna just look at this game very quickly because I just want to see the endgame position, the endgame situation, because it seems like I'll be annoyed again if we just lose by 1 point. So it's a 6 points move, and then he has this move. I want to cry. Yeah, he lost. Oh my gosh. Did we just we just lost another one game, did we not? Actually, no. Hold on. No, actually, no. Miasmi actually have a better. No. I miss looking at this because I thought that DG was the Black Meeple player, but this is not the case actually. So let's quickly look at this because DG has the last Meeple which gave him 6 points, and it was potentially the highest scoring move. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think DG could have done anything actually, because I was thinking if this was DG, right, he could have actually gone here and taken extra 1 point because this gave him 4 points. This gave Miasme 4 points, but this will be giving him 5 points. So yes, it does not seem like it's a crazy game though. Okay, let's go to the last game. We should be watching the last game, right? Okay, let's go to the last game and see what DG does. I think DJ should be. He's pretty good player lah. From what I play against him, right? Like I feel like he can be very good at times. So he's up on the board right now. Miasmi is invading the city, which DG addresses, so that's good. And DG has most probably gonna have a stuck meeple over here, but it is, I guess it's okay. But he is playing with one meeple down. But he has the meeple, so it's not really that big of a deal yet. And I guess the only thing which he has to worry about is if, let's say, Miasme gets, oh, I don't like this move. If Miasme gets like a Dorito and then a splitter tile, that would be devastating. That might just lose us the game on the spot, right? So that is a scenario which we don't want to happen. I think as DG, you might as well just go in here and get this monastery as well, right? And then after that, you just put a curve road here just to bring this guy away. Nah, I don't think it's that good of a move because right now, right, these two monasteries is depending on this guy. If this guy decides not to extend his route, then these two guys not going to score. But he ended the route. Okay. Yeah. So DG has this tile now. What would he do with it? Would he go here? No, it's not good. It's not ideal. I don't think it's ideal. I would prefer even just killing off the city and then maybe joining in from here. No, so he just starts his own city. The only thing here though for DJ right now is that he is out of meeples, and the only way for him to easily get rid of meeples is actually through this. And now you can see the interruption begins for this and also this. Very nice move here from Miasme, realizing that if it flows like this, right, DJ has no choice but to give him back a meeple. Give him points if he wants to release his meeples. So DG is playing in a situation which is very bad because right now Miasmi can go here to block into a left-hand dagger, which, oh no, he didn't. He goes like this instead, which is actually better than the other one. So I'm not too sure what was the whole reason for this. Maybe Miasmi is just thinking of attacking again on top. Not very hard to say. But I think I favor Miasme still in this position. I think I will favor Miasme until this attack happens. All right. So DG gets quick points as well, which is good. The only problem here is this though. This amount of meeples can give a lot of points for me towards the end of the game. Oh, oh, but there's no farm also. It's a minus 2 point move. It's very hard to say whether that's worth it or not, actually. Hmm. So this is also I don't know what's going on. Um, do you like just pre-build a No, he just take away his own mana spot. But then there's 4 monasteries already out, so it might be a bit risky. I think I would have preferred to loop around. But then the one thing is now one of this, yeah, he's going to loop around. Mesme is going to loop around instead. I was actually okay. Now as DG, you should put a farm. Yeah. No, the farm should be better, right? The farm should be better. I think he should have put a farm. He should have put in the farm down. Because this is, yeah, this is, you get more value, I guess, but you don't necessarily want to build this city because it's going to be shared also after this. Right, and then the road 3, 4, so you still have some outs for this, but it's going to be a wasted tile later if you put something here. Yeah, so yes, I'm not too sure. Here, going here, 4 points as well. Maybe that's better, I guess, given that his opponent will not take this if he gets a T-junction. So his opponent is stacking monastery, and this would be painful. And I think right now DG is splitter is gonna come out now, right? But the 2 splitters are here though. So oh, so can you put a farmer? Someone put a farmer down now. Please put a farmer down. No, because now he's gonna put a farmer down. And that's why you put a farmer early. No, he didn't. Why? What is going on in this game? The reason why we wanted a farmer down here is because if he loops around, you get another extra 3 points. Right? And the reason why he should put a farmer down is because he should actually loop this road finish, right? And put a farmer down because he gets the 9 points instead. I'm not too sure what these two plays are. And now the farmer comes down. No promise. What is going on? What is going on with this game? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm I'm speechless. Just put the farmer down now. Forget about the city cap. Just take the 9 points before your opponents get the 9 points. No. What is going on? Oh my gosh. And his opponent is also not doing it. What is going on? I have no idea what's going on. I really don't understand what's going on. And DG is not taking this also, which I agree with. I agree with. I think that at this point maybe you do not need to join. Because there's this high risk whereby, like, let's say if you join and then the opponents put a meeple here and then join in, closes his and you lose it on the spot. Right. So there is that scenario. Oh, it's gonna be an 18. Now he dropped the farm. No farm. Can someone drop the 9 point farm? You see, right? DG is gonna go and get this monastery for 5 points, but he didn't get the 9 point farm. What is going on? And he's trying to tie the roads. And okay, now it's okay. Now you join in. Now you join in. Please join in. Yes. Okay. Good. Good. I agree. I agree. I agree with that. Why? Because this move has happened. If this move did not happen, you do not join in. Right. But now DJ has no meeples. Right. So what can DG do now? He needs a meeple back. He's still slightly ahead though. This is not going to help him. Maybe the block will be beneficial, but his opponent has so many meeples that the block is not necessary. Don't. Okay, he didn't drop a meeple. So yeah, I was thinking the block. The farm is going to go down now, right? So it becomes. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a very close game now, and I think DG can get back a meeple. But it's still okay, like because of DG's three field, right? Three monasteries, right? And Miasmi is going to drop a farmer here right now and eat up these points and get extra 9 points, and that is going to be painful for DG. Oh, no farmer. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Did I see it wrongly? Is there a farmer which I didn't see? Is it like something wrong? Come on, people, tell me what's going on. Drop a farmer, please. Drop a farmer, please. DG, please drop a farmer. If you drop the farmer, the game is most probably done. Drop a farmer, please. DG, please drop a farmer. Please drop a farmer. Because if you drop a farmer, you tie up these two, right? So, and then you're ahead in points, you're ahead in with these two as well. You can get back a meeple as well. Drop a farmer, drop a farmer, drop a farmer. No, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay, okay. What's going on? He put here, which I don't understand why. I don't understand why he's not taking the farm. Rambo, yes, I don't understand why no one is taking the farm. What the heck? He's not taking the farm, he's taking the city. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh. No, the field is not joined. The field is not joined. Why is he trying to actively lose the game? The bill is not. Did he realize now? Did he realize now that he can actually put the farmer here? Did he realize right now that, I have a place to press the button. I have a place to put the farmer over here. Did he realize this right now? He was like, oh, what is this? I can. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is going on? He realizes it because he sees the button to place the meatball. Oh my gosh. Otherwise, he would not know that there is a place to put the farmer. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Okay, now the farm invasion stuff, but I think it shouldn't really matter. And yeah, and just go here. You can just take the seat. Whatever. I think it should be okay. I think it should still be okay. I was thinking like if you just go here, you should be able, yeah, because this is high value. Uh, should still be okay, I think. I think should still be okay. Yeah, because this was closable, right? Yeah. So he's just gonna outscore his opponent, I think. So tight on both sides of the field. This is tight. He has two monasteries and point advantage. So I think this one, yeah, we win. I'm pretty sure we win this. Unless, okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. There is a scenario if Miasme does a farm invasion here. If he does a farm invasion here on the left side farm for 12 points, I'm not too sure whether that would be enough. But let's assume that he does the farm invasion here. No, he did not. He just gets 6 points. Okay, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, like it's difficult because even if he completes the farm invasion for 12 points, right? DG can get another 6 points from here as well with this tile. Right, so it should be pretty okay. So DG just needs to find like just go ahead with this and shoot. No. Does not matter, but there is a 4-point move here, which would have been a lot more points than 3 points. Right, and now there is this move as well, which Miasmi might get, but I don't think it's enough. I hope DG wins. Yeah, DG wins by 20 points. Yeah, definitely not enough. Okay. Let's verify the results just to be sure. No, wrong game. Why did it say? Why is this is not right? Right, this is definitely not right. This is definitely not right. I don't know what's going on here, but we should be winning 3-2 on this, right? I think we should be winning 3-2 on this. Very red loss against Portguard. Serenity lost against Wolfram, but all other players win their matches. DG 2-1, J 2-1, and Logan 2-0. Okay, I want to sort of think back a bit because this has been way too long. Okay, let's go back to WTCOC very quickly. There's a reason why this win is quite meaningful because let me just double check something. Yeah. So when was this done? This was when? This was 2023. April. I forgot already when was this match though. Um, let's just be that one and put 23rd April. I just want to count something very quickly. Yeah, like I'm borderline emotional about this match because we have not won any team matches since this against Belarus. We have not won any team matches since that. It has been 850 plus days. So congratulations, Team Malaysia. You finally won another team match. I'm sentimental, okay, because it has been way too long whereby we have not won any matches since in a team tournament. I need to post this. Let me post. Yep, 850 plus days. I think around 850 days. So yeah. So congratulations to the team. Right. So you can see, right, like at the end of the day, how to say, it was difficult. I mean, like, I mean, I don't know what this match is all about. I don't know what DG is playing here because it's all over the place. Like there is this 9-point field which he did not want to take, and he's trying to invade the 9-point field. I really don't know what else is what's going on in this game, right? And the opponent is also not trying to draw a farmer as well. So it's pretty clear that Miasmi is still a learning player in this game. So, but DG also props to him for being able to sort of find to win the game itself, lah. And it was very patient. I really like what he was doing over here with this. Realizing that joining in could could invite another invasion. So he went for the quick 4 points instead, which I think was the correct move. And I think that Miasmi definitely made a lot of mistakes. Like he could have actually dropped a farmer over here early. He could have dropped a farmer over here when he taken the road itself. So there was a lot of areas whereby Miasmi could have actually caused a turnaround. So you if you think about it, right, like Miasmi actually tied this field and still lost by 20 points, you know. So let's say if he was the one who have these points to begin with, so it was not a tight field. So let's say it's like 12 extra points. So he's only 8 points away from winning the game, right? So with 8 points, anything could have happened, right? Take for instance, let's say there might be a scenario where Miasme could just take this city and complete it and just get the necessary 8 points plus the 3 points for the field to win the game. So it could have gone either way if you think about it that way, right? So definitely weird plays from both players, but at least we able to take the win, finally take a win in team competition. So that is a positive. Okay. So yeah. So good job from the team. We do want to have a quick look at this match though. Oh, okay. Taiwan versus Thailand. Let's just very quickly see whether they are finishing or they are just started or how. So the results there is, of course, misleading. We should be winning this 2-0. I think it's because this one, I think, is set up for the previous, the match, the tournament page, which did not happen. Right, and we do know that DJ actually attended the table, so regardless, we can. I'm not too sure about the rules, but Miasme seems to be the player who didn't show up on time, so maybe we can argue on that aspect as well. So we have P Mika versus Sakura Kim. So this would be the decider for this match. Oh, they have ended. P Mika wins Sakura Kim. So Thailand actually won the last match against Taiwan, which is an interesting turn of events. And 06071 won against Park Shea. This is a surprise. This is definitely a surprise. 06071 winning against Park Shea. Oh my gosh. So Hotley, Gun winning against Hotley, that was. I mean, Gun is a very strong player, so I wouldn't be surprised by these results. But Park Shea losing is definitely a surprising results. Unless there is an issue, I'm not too sure whether there's an issue or not with the tables as well. LZ winning versus Amlisa, expected. Napira losing against Steven Chang. Both are strong players, so it's very hard to say who would win, but I would say 2-1 to either place, a very fair score. And Mika winning against Sakura Kim, which is actually a win against a higher yellow player. So that is definitely a surprise there from Thailand. And yeah, so that is most probably the game for tonight. So let's just watch this. Let's just check this. Oh, he's trying to invade this, but does not work. We're just gonna take this. So this is my game versus DG. I think I'm actually in a pretty okay spot here. Oh, but he can actually get back a meeple. But he's not able to actually drop a farmer. But I think knowing DG, he might just drop a farmer over here instead. I feel this game I should be in a pretty good spot actually, given that these two are tied. This and this are most probably tied for the rest of the game. He can extend his road, but not me. Um, I think that 1, 2, 3, 4 curve road. I think that there's a very high chance that he will be going here and dropping a farmer for the 7 points, for the 9 points. But if he does that, I will most probably just go here and drop a farmer here to invade from here. The reason behind this move and why it could be pretty good is because there's a chance for him to loop into here as well. Alright, which would give him the big field, which is not going to be good for me. But these two are tied up, these two are tied up. So the only points he has is from here, and I can still invade this pretty comfortably. Yeah, I got stream game. I got stream game. So, but only one game lah. Okay, so yeah, so good job to the Malaysian team. Unfortunate still that we are out from Asian Cup, but it is nice to see like everyone giving a fight because it's something which we sorely needed to be able to fight. This one is incorrect. I I I I disagree with this. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, that's all for the stream for tonight. DG, if you're watching this, good job. Winning the matches definitely can have a lot of room for improvements, but good job regardless. Okay, so that's it for the stream.